All right. So last night's SmackDown was crazy, and we're not really going to talk about anything besides the ending with R-Truth versus Cena and what happened afterwards with Punk. So let's just be real quick. WWE has been ass 2025. I'm not even going to lie to you, bro. It's been ass. They've been making terrible decisions. I don't know what's been going on, but it's just been terrible. Yeah. And let's be real. You know, they're finally starting to pick up the momentum. I won't even call it momentum. They're just kind of picking it up just a little bit. But it's mostly been ass, especially SmackDown. SmackDown, ass. Terrible. But it's finally starting to pick up again. I haven't been catching it. Literally, all I watch right now, wrestling-wise, is AEW Dynamite and then Monday Night Raw. That's it. Monday Night Raw is 2 hours. AEW Dynamite is like 2 hours, 30 minutes-ish, and that's it. I don't watch Collision. Depends. Maybe if there's something worth my time, because I have stuff going on outside of this. And then SmackDown, not even worth. Yeah. Damn. Not even worth my time. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's happening. And while it was happening, I was thinking some stuff looks very familiar, and they actually did this like almost to the T. So let's take a look here. We have the waves, the tables, and even the match that was with R-Truth. Even that was almost exactly the same. R-Truth beats up Cena in a tables match, and CM Punk drops a pipe bomb while he's laying there. Reverse it. Same thing, them going at it, DQ, Punk gets put through a table, Cena drops a pipe bomb. We already have people debating who did it better. In my opinion, I won't let my personal feelings right now or my the high that I'm on, because I literally just finished watching SmackDown and I'm doing this video. I won't let the high that I'm on affect my decision on this. I will say, even though I am absolutely not a Punk fan at all, not at all, new world order, but Punk's was more impactful, more hit worthy, and they're drawing from it 14, 15 years later. So I'll give it to Punk that Punk's was better. And the reason why Cena's is so good is because they're drawing parallels from it, right? And what he was saying at the time, and a lot of the stuff he said, came true. So that is it. That's all the Punk acknowledgement, get big ups that you're gonna get from me. That's it. All right. But when Cena was giving off this promo, man, I'm telling you,
we rewarded women with attention for this. We wanted them to be not
buddy.
So possessive with their punani. We wanted them to be freaks
better.
Until the day.
It's crazy. I mean, even down to when he was walking down the ramp, blew a kiss, and I'm already seeing some people going back and forth. And I was thinking this, and I did say this in my watch along I was doing when I was watching it live. Go check out my YouTube channel for the watch alongs and Twitter. But the watch along, like I said the same thing when I saw him laying there on the table on the
damn,
yeah, on the Slim Jim table. As CM Punk was laying on that Slim Jim table, I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, bro, this dude lost a lot of aura. He lost a lot of like that flair. He isn't the outcast, he's the establishment. And it's long before he went back to WWE or even with the AEW. Like it's always been like this with him, man. Like he's a millionaire, and he's always being this fake woke virtue signaling keyboard warrior. You know, like whatever's the newest thing, he always wants to be on the right side of whatever that current thing is. And to me, when I see him do stuff like that, I'm just like, bro, come on, man. Whatever. But people are starting to already say that now. Like, look at this stuff.
That after 7 years, you would come back to professional wrestling.
My thing, and look, he mentioned the big thing that happened with the promo is he mentioned Claudio Castagnoli, he mentioned Matt Cardona, he mentioned Nick Nemeth. Wow, I got tongue-tied.
Damn.
For those of you who don't know, Claudio Castagnoli is Cesaro.
Damn.
Matt Cardona is, what was his name back then? Zack Ryder.
Damn.
And who else did he say? Nick Nemeth was Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
All right, so he mentioned them, and I saw reports coming out that WWE didn't want MJF because MJF is in that new movie, Gilmore 2. They didn't want MJF being in there, but they'll casually just drop the name of a bunch of AEW wrestlers, whatever. I mean, I know Cardona and Nemeth aren't there. They're in TNA, and then I think they're both in TNA right now. I saw Matt Cardona in TNA like last weekend. They're both kind of, you know, whatever right now. Whatever, doesn't matter. But KO posted this because we know The Young Bucks is top friends, best friends with Kevin Owens. And we know while this promo is happening, these guys were dancing on this dude's grave, man. The Young Bucks, they were going crazy, bro. They had to have seen this and be dancing their ass off. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was enjoying it too because he was actually calling out the real issue with Punk today. And Matt Cardona posted this as well. So that's him and Cena back then. So here's kind of like the layout of exactly what happened. Cena versus Truth. Both of them get put through tables. Pipebomb happens, and then all this happens towards the end. So let me tell you guys this. Where's it at? Where's that one tweet? Right here. CM Punk. Let me talk to you for a second, brother. Let me talk to you, buddy, and let you know that
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
you're not that guy. Let me talk to you for a second. So for someone who is anti-establishment, you're very establishment nowadays, aren't you? For someone who said go suck a bloody covered Saudi Dilsnick, you're very money hungry now, aren't you? For someone who said you can go if the grass is greener to a 2-night extravaganza, you can go main event night 2. You're someone who kind of accepted that deal pretty quick, huh? For someone who said that I will never go back to the place that got me sick in the first place, you were sure happy to show up there, weren't you? For someone who says that the main event shouldn't be hogged, you sure are pushing people out the way to get what you want, aren't you? Huh. But let me not go too much into detail on that. Here's the main issue with Mr. Punk. You listen here, buddy. And you listen good. I'm getting tired of your fake wokeness. I'm getting tired of your virtue signaling. You acting like you care about an issue just because it's a trendy issue to be defending at the moment. Alright? I understand now why these people say Hangman wasn't wrong. Hangman was right about you the whole time. Now I see why Seth Rollins was saying you, being this moral Jesus wanting to be a martyr, made no sense. There was no AEW at the time when you're telling everybody to quit their dream job just because you said so. You think that's something somebody sane would do? Huh? When you went to AEW, it was finally the chance for people to see that you're not who you say you are. Now are you? No, you're not. If anything, it just proved long enough that now you're actually in the stage to where we can see this play out. You're just as bad as the people that you called out. And as Cena said, you're not anti-establishment or a punk. You are Mr. TKO. I'm gonna get off my high horse. If anything, you're the one on a high horse, but I'm gonna simmer down. I'm gonna simmer down. I rest my case. I absolutely rest my case.
You bald fraud.
Who's the bald fraud now, buddy?
Jeez.
Now, this has
You're
nothing.
bullshit. To hit your arm.
This has nothing to do with AEW. This has nothing to do with WWE. There's a WrestleMania hat that I got when I went to WrestleMania 37. This has nothing to do with any of these companies. So if you're on your tribalistic high horse, get off it right now.
You raggedy bitch.
Yeah.
You raggedy bitch.
Get off your high horse. This is not about companies or promotions. This is about the person. Me personally, him wrestling in Saudi, I just don't care anymore. Cause like what Cena said in the promo, in the pipe bomb, no one believes a word that comes out of your mouth. I don't. I really don't. When he first had that fallout with the people backstage, came back, and even before he had that fallout, right before the first time, when he got suspended in AEW, before he came back, when he had that first fallout, I didn't believe that he was 100% right on that, and not a lot of people want to believe that because Punk is such a, you know, like the person who's misunderstood or whatever, and there's always controversy. It's like Andrew Tate or something. When there's so much negativity and confusion around someone, people gravitate towards that. That's why a lot of people like they watch these streamers that are idiots instead of not watching them. You watch these streamers like Jack Doherty or whatever that are doing these stunts, is because people love chaos, and he's just a chaotic person. Let's take it even before the AEW stuff. What was a lot of people saying? Even Taker was like, this guy just acting like he's a locker room leader. Who calls themselves a locker room leader? And that was the thing going that a lot of people were saying. KO said it, and then Seth said it. He was like, this dude acts like he's that guy, but realistically,
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
okay, I'm gonna stop talking about it, you know, but just to let you guys know, this is the person that said, go suck a Saudi covered bloody Dillsnick. Yeah, this is what this guy's doing. Let's zoom in on this. This is what that guy said. This is what's happening. And on top of that, this is the same guy that said, go main event a 2-night extravaganza. And what did he literally do? Main event a 2-night extravaganza on night 1, not even night 2. So, Punk and all the Punk fans, hold your L. Cena, this is the Cena and the heel turn. This is what we needed from the jump. We weren't getting this. This is what we needed. And like what, 5-6 months into this, now we're finally getting it, which is annoying, but WWE never strikes when the iron's hot, and it's very annoying, you know. But I'll say this was the best match, and that's sad that this was the best SmackDown basically the entire year, because we had some good stuff with LA Knight, and we also had what was going on with towards the end of the show. Best, I would say this is like top 3 segment of the year. I don't even know what other 2 segments would come close to this, you know, because that's how much they've been dropping the ball. But that's it. If you guys want to further talk about this, we can go ahead and talk about this. If you guys want to, we can go ahead and talk about this further on Twitter. You know, the IWC goes crazy over there, and we just have conversations about everything wrestling all day long. Please don't come over there with the tribal stuff. Who cares? Enjoy what you enjoy. Don't enjoy what you don't enjoy. Just don't watch it. But you got cooked, my guy. You got cooked.
That's tough.
Take your L.
Okay.
But appreciate you guys' time, and I will catch you guys on the next video. I will be going to AEW All In Texas. I will vlog that if you guys want me to, and let me know what you guys want me to vlog. So go ahead and follow me on Twitter, because I will be putting live updates of the show over there while I'm there.